Would you be for death penalty in cases where the guilt is absolutely clear? Regardless of how I feel about the death penalty in general, that would create a sort of twattier guilt system, definitely guilty, and probably guilty. I think the punishment should fit the crime, not how much we think they did it. Would it be death for CCTV footage and a confession? Life for DNA at the scene? And community service if the guy had just been seen in the vicinity of the crime by someone? No thanks. The death penalty is only given to people found guilty, and the guilt was always absolutely clear when they gave them the death penalty. And then a few years later we'll find out some people lied, or falsified evidence, or testified under duress. You can't bring someone back, or repair the lives of family and friends. The problem is the justice system isn't perfect. If there's even a chance of one person being wrongfully executed, it's a no from me. The death penalty was actually abolished in my country because there was a string of high-profile cases where they basically executed the wrong person. Who says it is absolutely clear? I was recently on a jury in a relatively minor trial, and convicting the guy beyond a reasonable doubt was hard. What would convicting someone say it is absolutely clear look like? Ian Hislop on capital punishment. It's not a deterrent if you kill the wrong people. That's already how it works, and innocent people still get executed. There are many examples where someone was thought to be clearly guilty and later exonerated. So no, you can't take back the death penalty if you get it wrong. I'm never in favor the death penalty. TBH. My fear of clarity, being wrong just that one time will always make me be against the death penalty. In cases where the guilt is absolutely clear. Quote, like when? When is it ever absolutely? I know I might sound like a conspiracy theorist, but seriously. Think of all the cases you've heard about when someone got locked up for decades and then released, because it comes to light that the person was innocent in the first place. One soul taken wrongfully from this world is too many emo. No, the state should not hold the power to make those types of decisions. Yes, though absolutely clear might be the difficult question in many cases. And which crimes warrant death is a thorny inquiry. Not really, because power you give to the government to punish always can and will be abused by that government. Clarity is overrated. Something can be presented very clearly and understandably, but still be wrong through missing, misrepresented information and context. That said, even with a magical perfect guilt determination machine, I'd still say no. The death penalty is inhumane, unnecessary, and a stain on the society that permits it. In theory, a guilty verdict should never be decided unless guilt is absolutely clear. In reality, the judicial system is operated by humans prone to error, and jury trials are especially troublesome. Ever been to a jury selection? Anyone with more than 2 brain cells is automatically dismissed. Both the prosecutor and defense attorney want to see the dumbest people they can find. I would accept serving on a jury, but I will absolutely never be selected because I have a degree in criminal justice. It's a get-out-of-jury-free card. So far as the law is concerned, every case must be proved beyond reasonable doubt. Doesn't that mean absolutely clear? I'm saying we already have this. I should hope guilt is already absolutely clear in every case. I don't believe any sane person is beyond redemption. Wanting to punish them is natural, but I'd rather help them if possible. If they are so monstrous that they can never be rehabilitated, then they must be mentally ill, and killing the mentally ill is also incredibly morally wrong. Obviously, if my family were the victims, I'd feel differently. But that's why victims etc. don't get to pass judgment. It's not justice. It's vengeance. Does that assume there's population of people with the opinion that the death penalty is okay when it's not absolutely clear? And if so, does making it absolutely clear as a minimum seem like a bargaining chip for them? This conversation is insane. I would say yes. If capital punishment was reserved for cases of a heinous nature, mass murder, serial murder, torture, and 100% absolute guilt such as video footage, multiple points of physical evidence, not for confessions or eyewitness testimony, proven to be the least accurate evidence. Also, in death row cases, expedited trials and appeals, since evidence should be abundant and absolute proof so. In all other cases, life in prison for murder. Death penalty cases should be obvious, quick and rare. This is definitely just my personal opinion, with my emotions certainly affecting it. Only in cases of serial murders or serial sexual assaults where there's irrefutable proof. No, it's unnecessary cruelty. Death penalty only ever makes sense if somehow the only fact that person is alive damages society. Perhaps an extremely charismatic dictator. In no other circumstance killing an human provides any value to society. It's just an emotional reaction with no positive outcome.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.